Brethren, please sit comfortably. You ain't gonna like what I'm gonna tell you. You're not going to like it. I promise you that. Is this Professor Jason Arday thing? It is off the chain. It's off the chain. I'm going to read you an article I was forwarded on Substack, and when you hear this, you are going to be livid, I guarantee, because the man died for no damned reason. Watch. Professor Jason Stanley writes, the problem is that journalists fail to do basic journalism. Not a single reporter seems to have checked Jason Arday's citations. Professor Stanley did. Arday is easily comparable to the leading scholars in his field. So basically, after all the shit you heard about this guy being bogus, it turns out that this guy was legit after all. He was as brilliant. He was as brilliant as everybody thought he was. He was the real deal. Not a single newspaper discussion of Arday I read commented on the impact of Arday's academic work. This is very odd. After all, there are basic quantitative metrics, citations, that can help you quickly assess impact. Not a single reporter seems to have even checked the citations that have been made to Arday's work. If I were a journalist tasked with figuring out whether Arday deserved his academic position, the first thing I would do is the following. I would open up Google Scholar and make a list of Arday's most cited publications in the years in which they were published. Okay, so the bit I'm reading here is necessarily a little bit technical, but don't tune out. Stay with me. Citations are field relative. A lot of citations in one thing, e.g. philosophy, are not a lot of citations in another field, e.g. psychology, medicine, or AI. I would then take note of Arday's academic area, which is the sociology of education, and then I would go to peer institutions of Cambridge and look up scholars in the sociology of education. I would then compare the relative citations of their publications in the same years as Arday's publications. In 2026, are Arday's 2018 publications, for example, cited at the same level as the 2018 publications of sociologists of education at other leading universities? In other words, have they had the same or similar impact in the same stretch of time? Basically, does this man's work compare favorably to the work of others? Is he being name checked like others? And basically, the answer is yes, because he's really good. If so, that provides strong prima facie evidence of Arday's academic success. If you did this task, you would quickly find that Arday's impact is easily comparable to the leading scholars in his academic field. Arday is a 2016 PhD, so quite recent. In 2018, he published 4 single authored papers, an impressive achievement. According to Google Scholar, the most cited paper of these 4 has 238 citations. Basically, a citation is when other people, other academics reference your work because they think it's good, right? Think of it like as a name check, yeah? Or if you think of it in terms of hip hop, right? If people, sample your music, right? That's effectively a citation, yeah? They sample your music and add it to theirs because they think, your stuff rocks, right? The second most cited paper has 184 citations, the third has 177 citations, and the fourth has 47 citations. This is very impressive as an impact for a scholar right out of their PhD. I know tenured philosophy professors at leading universities whose total citations are around the number of citations that Jason Arday's work from that one single year has received. As one might expect, if you do the exercise I recommended above, you will find that Arday's 2018 papers clearly compare favorably to the impact of papers published by scholars in sociology of education in leading universities in that year or surrounding ones. I'm mad. Okay, hold up. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. I can't believe it. They killed this guy for no reason. They killed this guy because he's black. The guy was the guy the guy was brilliant, man. The guy was legit. And he became Cambridge's youngest professor for a reason, because he was on fire, man. The guy was on fire. The guy was legit, and you killed the guy. You killed the guy for no reason. You killed him because you're a hater. You killed him because you're a racist hater and a clown. That's the reason you killed this good young brother. That's the reason he's dead. You made him a martyr. You made him a martyr. You sacrificed his life because you are a hater and a coward and a racist. All of you mandem in the press and all of you craven, cowardly politicians talking about, oh, it's a tragedy. Oh, it's a moment for reflection, said Andy Burnham. Andy Useless Burnham, king of the north. You clown, you joke, bro. This is rough, bro. This is rough. I got to admit. I'm gonna get out here because I'm not. This is not good. This is not good, bro. This is not good. They have successfully waged a campaign of disinformation, misinformation, and information warfare on the general public to make us think this brilliant guy, this brilliant scholar, gentleman and scholar, was a clown. That's what they've done. Yo. Okay, we got to get even, bro. We got to get even somehow. I don't know how. We've got to get even. Heads are going to roll, bro. Roll. Okay, I'm out. Peace.
Order, 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 order.